Okay, so I know you guys have been waiting. Thank you for your patience. Who's this cutie in front in the purple? What's your name? Caroline. I met you yesterday. Do you remember? Because my middle name is Caroline and her name is Caroline. Give it up for Caroline! Okay, all right. Courtney's back here dancing, so I think we're going to bring her up first. Everybody make some noise for Courtney! She's one of the coolest people, I think down there, wherever you want, really. One of the coolest people I've had the opportunity, we never worked together, but we've made friends through this awesome, epic convention because everyone that comes here is super cool. And
you're easy to make friends with.
Well,
very.
She's now one of my favorite people, so I'm excited you're on the panel today. Okay, next, we've got Chase, get on up here. Woo! Yes, good to see you. Okay. Oh, and you're playing tonight, aren't you?
Concert tonight.
Yes. Tell everybody quickly.
Concert tonight right here. Everybody's got to come. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of upbeat, fun music. Please come tonight, 8:30, I believe. Am I correct? 8:30 p.m., yeah.
Yeah, you say yes. 8:30. Awesome. Okay. Who do we have next? Ben, get up here. Woo! Yes, of course. Happy to have you on here.
Oh, I love you. I love all y'all.
So much love.
Equally.
Danielle. She said me? Yes. Make some noise for Danielle. Hi, gorgeous. Good. Yeah, right there. And last but not least, rhymes with Trevino. Give it up for Michael Trevino! I don't know, I tried.
That's more people than I thought, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I had the same reaction to him when I
just
saw him
came
from
from
autograph. I didn't know I was going to be up here, I got to be honest.
Really?
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, we were waiting for you.
Well, I
Rockstar
heard there was
status.
this panel, but honestly, I looked at the schedule and my name wasn't on it, so then I was like, I guess I'm not on
Yeah.
it. That's fine. No, really, it wasn't.
Oh.
I did the same thing.
No, actually, I tried to cut you, but then, like, they said, no, you can't.
yeah, you can.
I was like, oh,
What is this
fine.
panel supposed to be?
Yeah, exactly. See,
I see a through line here, but do you guys see it?
hold on a second. Wait a second.
Guys,
Yes,
Guys,
it's
come
the
on.
werewolf
Yes,
let's
panel.
be- let's
Yes,
be
I want to
honest
hear
here.
Danielle's guess.
What?
I want to hear Danielle's guess.
Oh, okay.
no, I know. It's the wolves now.
Sorry, I messed that up.
The
I
most
should've let
important
you.
faction there
Yes.
ever was. Just kidding.
We're the real
I said the
ones.
most this time.
Yeah.
The panel of the curse.
We're really
But wait,
about it.
Courtney, I'm going to throw it to you first, because since we're talking about werewolves, we had a funny conversation backstage. I was like, yeah, I'm so excited we have this panel together, and like, you're a werewolf. I can't wait to talk to you about it. And she was like, well, actually.
We don't actually do any werewolfing.
And
It's
so that's
like,
kind of funny. Tell me about that.
We don't play the wolf version. It's CGI.
So what,
Unfortunately.
when you're filming, walk us through what happens.
It's like, rawr! And then they make the eyes yellow in post. And then that's it.
Your eyes
That's-
actually turn yellow? for
No,
real?
not tactile.
Wait, Courtney, just make sure you talk into it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, do I have to re-say
Yeah,
it?
and,
Okay.
and we're going to need the raw, like, bigger.
Rawr!
Yeah.
Strong.
Eyes, and then they make the eyes yellow in post. And there we are.
And what about, like, if you're fighting or there's an action sequence, then what?
Oh, we do some of it.
Okay.
We do some of it, and then a stunt person does the rest of it, and then it's a soap opera from there.
I gotta say, I was quite jealous of the legacy werewolf transformation stuff. I don't know if they got a bigger budget than Vampire Diaries at that time, but it did look really cool. It sounded really cool, and they had to do less.
Really?
Yes,
What-
sir.
what did
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to
to do
do?
a lot.
Well, shit, I was chained up for real.
No, you
For
weren't.
weeks?
Yes,
At a
for
time?
2 days.
For weeks.
2 days.
Whoa, Michael,
And
were
this
you
is
ever
season
like...
2. Season 2, and nobody knew what they were doing because at that time we were like, we don't know how we're gonna shoot this. I hope this works. And so, like, I mean, sure, this isn't like way back in the day we didn't have CGI, but they were like, it wasn't as much as you guys had. Like, I had to really be in there and really not do so much of the roar that I
Just
just
sell
saw a
it.
little bit ago.
So you watched our whole show?
Yeah,
You know what?
I was jealous.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow, these look like real werewolves. Yeah,
Well, I gotta say too, at some point, we got a video from Trevino through our acting coach, Lucina, that helped Courtney and I learn how to break our bones in one scene.
It's a true story.
And it was an incredible video. I mean, like, that really, like, gave me a good little blueprint for how to pull my neck while I, fake the curse.
Was there any real-time injuries while doing
That's
this?
a great question.
Well, I was in high school when we were filming.
Wow.
No, I wasn't. But the lower back for me was always injured, separate of werewolves, but that's too much information. No, I do think like the bone breaking thing is kind of stressful on your body. I imagine if you did that a lot, that was probably hard. Yeah, we didn't have to do as much of that. Did you, Chase?
Oh yeah, I broke a lot of bones intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're a real deal.
Wait, in real life? Filming?
Of course.
You're
No.
full of shit.
No.
Yeah.
No, like wolf bones. When you're changing. That shit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Right, I'm so silly. No, but I know what you're talking about because I don't know. I played a vampire. I didn't play a werewolf, but I remember season 1. I had to go to like an extra. I had to make an appointment with an eye doctor, and I had to wear like actual really thick contacts. And then I also had to make an appointment. I had an appointment with an orthodontist, and I had to get a fitting for my teeth. And it was like a whole mold, and it was a 2-part process. I mean, it was the whole thing. So when we were on set filming, there was like a lot of extra added pieces. And then season 2, they were just like, "Oh, that's CGI. Get on set." And I was like, "Wow, things have really changed in a year."
Did they let you keep your teeth?
I didn't.
I would have wanted to keep those.
You-
Molded to your teeth.
That's weird, but okay.
Your own vampire teeth.
Keep that in a
It's your
jewel
teeth.
case
Did you
on the
keep
mantle.
anything werewolfy?
Just wardrobe clothes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a question. Did anyone ever steal anything from the set? Come clean. Come clean.
Steal anything?
Yeah, Ben, tell us.
Ben, didn't you just
wow,
say you
man,
had
they are on
Actually,
you quick.
This isn't
They are
theft,
on you quick.
but right when
Tell
Legacies
the audience
ended.
how he robbed.
This isn't.
this
You
No,
robbed?
no, I didn't rob.
No, Ben.
I took a little too many things from Crafty. But no, the
You're
coat
right.
I have off stage over here is the last coat that Jed wore on the on Legacies. Actually, it's this great Carhartt jacket. I love that jacket.
Carhartt's a great brand.
In fact, half of the cast didn't come back for their clothes, so I got all of Quincy and Chris Lee's line of shoes. So I'm sitting and we all wear the same size 11. So I have those shoes.
Did you notice
Size
how he
11.
said size 11?
Yeah, he
by the way?
you guys.
Size
Yeah,
11.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, in case anybody has any shoes, I
He
can
wants
borrow.
shoes.
Write that
In case
down.
anybody
This guy
wants
wants
to buy
shoes.
him some
I didn't mean it
shoes.
either way.
Speaking of shoes,
Size
was that
11.
a hat on your shoe a second ago?
Oh, that's just the hat I came on with. I put it on my shoe. Now it's on the ground.
Are you gonna put that back
That's
on
too
your
cool
head?
for me. That's like ultra
It's a wolf's
cool.
day.
Right. Courtney,
Yeah, can I have
did
this?
you take anything?
Can I plead the 5th?
Sure.
I mean, well, okay, fine. A whole outfit I borrowed for a party, and then I actually got this tip from Ben Levin. It was like, oh, no, you just go to the costumes and you borrow it, and then you don't give it back, and when they ask for it back, you just go, oh, yeah, let me get that to you.
Oh my god.
You told me that, and so that's
She
what I did.
totally just tattled
Yeah,
on
she
you in front of
just
everybody.
gave
No.
him everything.
Plead the fifth is full-blown snitching?
Yeah. Please the
We're on
fifth.
trial now.
Am I about to get
We have
stitches?
hard right. It's hard right.
Wait, so snitches get stitches, right?
No, that's
I'm about to get
no.
some
Snitches don't always get stitches.
Well,
Danielle?
you're about to give me some, because those
Did
Have
I
to
ever
cut
see
a deal.
that
layer you're giving me.
I have stolen. Okay. These are hopes. These are hopes. This is hopes.
Wow, I love it.
Quite a lot of my wardrobe.
Those are amazing shoes.
Aren't they great?
Yeah.
And they're brand new. They were a double, and so I just brand new.
Yeah, they
See,
look
you did
shiny
it
new.
smart.
I did well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, speaking of clothes, I noticed, Trevino, you have merch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. And it
Is
is
this the
in
first-
this room.
Yeah, where?
And it
Where?
says merch back there,
It
literally.
says merch. Oh, it literally
It
says
literally
merch.
says merch.
There it
You
is.
can't
we
miss
see it
it.
back there.
Yeah.
It's this, right?
Yes.
Stand
it's
up,
just,
give him a
it's
show.
really funny to
Come
stand
on,
up.
don't be shy.
So here's the thing. You would think like I maybe got this at a thrift store. I didn't get it at a thrift store. No. You can actually get this. You don't have to go drive down the 10 freeway in the middle of nowhere in Texas or Arizona. No, not at all. You don't need to go to any gas station. You can get it right here, right now. That
She's
back
waving
table.
in the back.
She's waving in the back.
Yeah.
Pretty fresh werewolf stuff that is pretty cool. I like it. That's why I'm wearing it. There's some beanies. There's some t-shirts.
Ooh, there's beanies.
There's beanies.
I
there's
love that.
Sweatpants. Whatever you can, your heart desires, they got. It's not bad, right?
It looks awesome.
No, it
Looks
looks
really
super cool.
good.
It's
I would
definitely
wear
a
that.
werewolf that you ripped from some
Give us
website.
the
I'm in the
name
merch
of
game
the
myself.
Give us the runway.
I'm in the merch game myself.
Do you have merch
I do
here?
have a table right there.
Oh
with
my
people-
God.
Oh my goodness, where's...
Oh my
There
God.
it
We got all
is.
kinds of
Over
stuff,
there.
all
There.
kinds of different colors, all kinds of cool light up bracelets for the concert
see
you guys
some.
are all coming to tonight.
Amazing.
I see some
Go get your
flickering.
stuff.
If anyone wants to make merch for me, I won't say no. Anyways. And also, I know she's not on the panel, but I saw Kayla also has some really cool merch out there, and I know everyone loves Kayla, so it's back there. Yes, exactly. It's back there as well. I love it when you guys are doing this, so I always want to make sure I promote it. Okay, let's get to business. Let's ask some serious questions, and we'll turn it over to the audience. Just so I see, where are the, are there microphones? How are we doing the audience questions? On both sides. Okay, great. Okay. So if you guys want to line up, we'll turn it over to you in a few minutes. In the meantime, so we've just come out of this strike, which took, between the writers and the actors, took half a year. Yes, I see your face. So my question is, I know that it was a really important time for creatives, but also a really, really difficult time in a number of ways, both financially, but also just mentally, you know, and it's like, how do you stimulate your brain? What do you do? How do you show up? How do you support? How do you take care of yourself? So I was just curious, and we can go down the line, how you all, like, did you find yourself being creative in other ways? Did you find yourself maybe doing something and spending your time in a way that you didn't feel like you would have otherwise? Or how did you handle the strike? Anyone can go first.
I'll jump in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, did you want to go?
You go.
No? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I think the pandemic and the strike kind of almost felt like a second pandemic in a way for us. Because they were kind of like, oh man, we just got over this pandemic and we all just get back to work, and then boom, and it's like, shit, now we can't do anything again. But during that process, I actually started writing a script. You know, I started writing a horror script of a really cool concept that me and Taylor have been talking about, based on a true story. So who knows when that'll get finished, but started working on that, and then definitely I actually started going to Santa Monica College, and I'm doing classes in cybersecurity.
Wow.
And coding, yeah. I'm coding and C programming and Python and shit, and
That's amazing.
gonna add on an extra 100K maybe to the side, you know, a little extra income. So, smart.
NBD.
The
You know?
pandemic and the strike, I'm like, you know
If
what?
the merch isn't enough, you know.
But that's a good way to go. Coding,
Yeah.
that's gonna keep coming about. Yeah. Well, for me, like I you know, I agree. It's hard enough to just get a job even when the industry is thriving. So to have you know, to have there be a strike is just doubly as hard. Yeah, my side project's been music, so I was definitely buckling down and recording some more music. Grasshopper, that's what I'm gonna shamelessly promote right now. Grasshopper, check it out on Spotify or Apple Music.
Is that your band?
That's my music moniker.
Ah, that's
Grasshopper.
amazing. Yes.
Yeah, if anyone follow, you know, click that follow button. Help your boy out. And then the thing I've been up to in the last couple months is I've been doing a play in New York City called Poor Yellow Rednecks, which is actually closing tomorrow. And it's been an incredibly fortunate time thing because of the strike, I was really comfortably able to just be in the city working on this off-Broadway show. So I don't know, I think, you know, theater was definitely still an option. And it's been really soul-enriching getting to work on theater and do it for live crowds, and it's gotten me a little more excited. Good for listening, good for responding.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, I'm in New York. I wish I had known. I would have come see you. But
I
the
wish I
next one.
promoted it better.
I am, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
What? Oh, we have to talk
Yeah,
about
we
this
gotta talk, we
later.
gotta
This
talk.
is very exciting. Okay, Trevino, I have a question for you. So, during filming, was there ever a time on set where another cast member showed up for you or did something really kind for you that you didn't expect?
Man,
He's
so-
like, no, they all suck.
That's a great question. You said, because I usually work with Mr. Zach Rohrig a lot, and him and I would just have so much fun on set for sure. But because this is a werewolf panel, I think Candace for sure showed up for me on that first time I'm ever doing the werewolf transformation.
I always think it's important to talk
because
about the
she's-
kindness.
Because it's mainly like kind of me figuring out what's going on there and also just so vulnerable in that moment. And then her, you know, being caring. And you see it in that scene and what's happening between the two of them and what's happening to her and all that. So just her kind of really, like legitimately being there for me because I was kind of lost at really what we were trying. I knew what we were trying to do. I just hope like, are we pulling this off? Is this even working? So I think having her there to support was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's the best.
Danielle, on the other side, was there ever a moment where you were reading a script and you came across a scene where you were like, you were surprised at what you were reading or you didn't know how you were going to kind of pull it off?
Every day.
That's funny.
Every
How'd you
day.
do it?
A lot of caffeine. I don't know. No sleep. Fun. Yeah, there were a few things. I mean, I remember in season 2 a lot, they would have me in harnesses quite a bit when I would have to do like stunt stuff, and I was not a fan of. So those were the days that I was like, I don't know if I can get through this. 'Cause I
Would
just
that be
didn't
like
know.
aerial work?
Yeah, like anything aerial. I didn't like big height stuff. Yeah.
And how were you mainly doing it or was it shared between your stunt double?
Oh, it was shared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 3, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. And before I turn it over to the audience, since we are at a convention that's called I Was Feeling Festive, what, down the line, we'll start with Courtney and come this way, what is your favorite holiday tradition?
Visiting my mother and gaining 10 pounds while I'm at her
Yes.
house.
Yes. Thank you to all the moms out there.
Filipino mamas, they feed you well.
Love it.
Probably dressing up our little min pin chihuahua and for our Christmas card, taking a photo, I guess.
Oh yeah, I heard about your chihuahua yesterday.
She's very mean, but super cute. Little underbite.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I feel like every year is different in this life. I don't know. As a kid, I always liked waking up Christmas morning with your favorite pajama pants. That's kind of cliched, but I liked I think it was Old Navy at the time, but I liked the Old Navy vibe. That's not a contradiction.
I feel like every answer you're like plugging something. Like
No, I wish
you're gonna
Old
get
Navy was
Old Navy, you're gonna get shoes.
No, I'm just picturing my old the pants that I'd wear. This is just a private remembering.
You got a merch table as well out here? We're about to hear about?
He will next time.
No, your like your pajamas.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know. We have
Waking up on Christmas morning and coming down and looking at the excitement,
Yes.
the joy. You know what I mean?
Santa came.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
That's it. That's what I'm talking
Wake
about.
up.
You wake up.
Let's
He's here.
go. Yeah, exactly.
And he took my TV. Okay. Someone else.
Santa took your TV?
Santa's supposed to bring it to you.
He's not supposed to take shit away. He's supposed to give it.
Bring stuff, don't take stuff.
I'm trying to answer my holiday
Sorry.
traditions, just by
Tell them. Let them know.
I'm very close to my grandmother, who is 92, and
Yes.
she and I still bake cookies every year, and it's my
What kind of
favorite.
cookies?
They're Hungarian cookies.
Hungarian cookies.
I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. They're called kiflis,
Okay.
and they're like kind of like a sugar cookie base, but you put like jelly in them. You put powdered sugar on top. They're really good.
Sounds
So
good.
yeah.
Is she in New York?
She's in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Hey,
grandma.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, she helped raise me, so I gotta just give her a little shout out. But
So sweet.
yeah.
Will you be sending us all a box?
If you like. Maybe
yes.
I'll sell them next year and that'll be my
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
in
be
for
there.
that. I am in for
Here's
that.
I don't. It's not a tradition. I genuinely love putting up the tree and decorating the house. And while you're doing that, have Christmas music going on, and maybe there's some cookies in the oven, and you're probably wearing pajamas. That's it. Like, so
Very
it's not like,
traditional.
yeah.
Very
So do it at my place, and then I'll go to my dad's house like the next day with so my dad is like not about it. So it's just me and my stepmother putting up everything because otherwise he's not going to help her. So I got to go over there. So we'll do that together. So it's just putting up the tree, which I haven't done yet. Raise a show of hands. Who here has put up their tree already with their lights and everything?
What jerks? I'm just kidding.
Already?
I'm way behind.
I like it.
I'm way behind.
I'm way behind already too.
I know. I
Yeah.
have to get back and do
Yeah,
that.
do it
Okay,
that
tell the
budget.
truth. Are you listening to Mariah Carey when you do it?
No.
Are
More
you-
traditional, like Bing Crosby and like the.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, not against Mariah. Like, sure, I feel like I hear it on the radio driving, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively putting on Mariah.
I keep
Yeah.
waiting for Taylor Swift to drop a Christmas album, but whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, T Swift.
Every year it's Wham! Last Christmas for me. I don't know
Oh, for
if you guys
sure.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
Taylor hates it.
Why doesn't Chase Coleman put out a Christmas?
Working on it.
Like-
Don't rush
Come on,
me.
Chase
Working on
Coleman.
it.
Christmas album. Wait, can I amend mine? I have a much more wholesome answer. It's a Wonderful Life. I watch that every year. I love that
There you
movie.
go,
If you
there
haven't
you
seen
go.
it, see that movie. Come on, that's a great one. It's a
Very
Wonderful
good.
Life. Gets you in your feels.
Okay. All right, we're gonna turn it over to you all. I think is there. Okay, yes. Let's start over here, and then we'll go each one and one. You guys can come closer unless they're saying no, but come closer so you. Where's the? Do you have a mic? Are we awake? What's happening? Who needs coffee? Okay. Yeah, you guys can come closer so we're not spending so much time. Okay, yeah, perfect. Go ahead. You're fine. I just meant, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Shelly, and my question's for Trevino. So my question is there any other character you wish Tyler had found peace with?
Would have found peace with?
Yeah, like at the end, you know how he's with the
Found peace. I was just having this conversation with Karina actually, and I think, and she was here yesterday, Penelope Mitchell, right? I think that we were that's such a brutal death with her, and I think if I could take that back or have said something or have gone about that differently, maybe that could have been, I would have wanted to maybe switch that up. Yeah, because that was brutal. That was a tough one. But Penelope's great. She was here yesterday, right?
She has great hair.
Yes, amazing hair. Yeah, she's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for
Okay,
your
right
question.
here.
Hi, my name is Rebecca. I was actually just going to ask the same question as she did.
Okay.
But for Michael, I was wondering, what did you prefer doing? Did you prefer being a werewolf over a vampire, or did you like being both at one point?
I've always liked the just werewolf aspect thing. There's just something more, I don't know, aggressive and forceful in werewolf nature, and I think everybody on this panel will agree, because the vampires are just, they're very soft and cute and gentle and fucking, and I'd rather not.
You got one right next to you right here.
Yeah, but, well,
Easy.
what did I just describe, you know? It was a bad thing.
The soft side.
I just, you
I
know.
was all three.
Well, you had the best of both worlds, all the worlds, right?
All the worlds. I feel like I actually prefer being a
Listen,
vampire.
they're just too pretty
I'm
for
just-
me.
Thank you. There we go.
There we go. There's
There
where
we
I
go.
see how I
love
saved that one.
I love that.
They're just very pretty, you know. That's
Who's
all.
next over here? No, she's gonna go. You do. Yep, and then we'll come to you.
You'll stand on this side.
No, you can stand there. I was just trying to bring you guys closer so we're not wasting so much time walking in between. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna shut up now. Go for it.
So my question is for Trevino. If you got to go on Legacies, who would you have wanted to have a story arc with, and what story would you have wanted to tell with them?
Great question.
Say Jed.
Actually, we could probably all answer it too, right? You want to answer that too?
You guys,
all answer it.
I honestly don't. Wow, I don't know who would it be. Who would I team up with? What would be interesting? Yeah.
You watch the whole show, so you would know.
Well, can I ask you that question? Because like, who would you have wanted to see Tyler with?
So I think Jed and Tyler would have been cool.
You see, if I said it, it would have sounded wrong. But I was thinking we would have made a great team.
Listen, man, I like your vibe. Yeah, I'm in.
All right, you like?
Yeah, that's yeah, that would have been cool.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
like- See,
Hi,
the
cutie
people are
patootie.
for it.
What's your name?
Paige,
Hi, Paige. Who's your question for?
all of you.
Okay, let's hear it.
What was the funniest thing that happened while you were acting?
It's a great question.
Daniel Gillies, period. That's the funniest thing that happened to all that. Will kill you, make you crack up. It doesn't matter how dramatic the scene is. Remember we had a whole big group of people. It was me and Steven Kruger and Daniel Gillies and Charles Michael Davis and Phoebe were all talking about the wolves. And Daniel in his Elijah character was just cracking jokes, making fart noises, making us crack up. It was hilarious. So
That sounds like him.
Well, the one that came to my mind real quick was when me and Caleb were singing at Lizzie's fake funeral. We were doing our Boys to Men cover. Response out of you guys.
Yeah, I got the giggles.
Yeah, it's just fun when you're actually giggling. That is a fun feeling.
Yeah, getting the giggles on set is always
For sure, and then you can't stop. It's like
And then you can't
infectious, and
stop,
then everyone's
yeah,
giggling,
everyone's getting
and then it's
mad,
like,
yeah.
the more serious you try to be, the worse
the
it
worse
gets.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the talent show episode when Peyton was singing that song. Do you remember? And the lyrics were just so funny because he was
Slam
so
poem
serious.
kind of?
Yeah, the slam poem was just so funny. So, yeah, I love that.
Courtney, what about you?
Oh, man. I really just got to give it up to Elijah B. Moore. Like, anytime he's on set, it's just, the vibes of the set's just elevated so much. Like, speaking of the giggles, everybody's got the giggles whenever he's on set. So, that's, yeah.
I love Elijah. He's great.
Yeah.
Do you have one? Do you have one? No. Okay. I have a question. How old are you, Paige?
9.
Okay, everybody, give it up for Paige.
Let's go, Paige.
Yay! Thank you so much. Hi. What's your question?
Hi. My question is, it's for all of you. If you had a choice to be a different character, what would you be, or would you stay your character?
Great question. Who wants to start?
Oh, the necromancer. Shakespearean evil dude? Yeah.
Yeah,
7
I'm
hours
in.
in makeup?
Obviously.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Did you say if I could be any supernatural creature?
Yeah, any of the shows.
So I'd probably be a witch, vampire, tribrid, hybrid, sorcerer, wizard guy.
Sounds like a cheat,
Yeah.
but okay.
Yeah.
Good choice. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, I think the tribrid is a pretty sweet
Pretty
one.
badass.
Whatever Landon was, I wouldn't want to be that. That was a hard life.
Well, I was just gonna say Jed.
Oh my
I
God.
just wanted to be Jed.
Say a lot more.
That was it.
Oh, well, that's great. I love that. We should totally switch.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Spin off?
We love a good spin-off.
I think everybody on Vampire Diaries would have just wanted the Damon lines. I think.
Not me.
Not you, no.
He killed me.
Well, he killed me too, actually.
You killed a lot of
Hang
people.
Hang on. Whose death was more tragic? Mine or his?
Wow, that's a close one.
That's about 50-50.
That is a close one. Mine
Yeah. Wow.
or his?
Oh my God.
Okay, it's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. Okay.
Who here is Damon hurt? It seems like everybody, right? Everybody here has been killed by
yeah.
Damon at least once.
Yeah.
That Damon. It's
Sure.
those eyes. Okay, thank you so much.
Hi. Oh my God, that was crazy. Hi, my name is Shadow.
That's a cool name.
Shadow?
Yeah, thank you.
That's
I
really
promise,
cool.
it's real. It's
Yeah, I
real.
like that a lot.
Thank you. Well, my question was for you, Trevino, and everybody actually. So my question is like the CGI effects or the process of turning into a wolf. Like how much of it was real, how much of it was fake, and what like process did you have to go through in order to like learn how to make it look so realistic? I know you just mentioned the scene where Caroline was helping you a lot in your first transition. They were literally just playing that in the square like before we came here.
Oh,
so I was
really?
just watching it, and it's so good, and like the acting is so raw. So it's just like what goes into, I guess.
Really quick, the director of that episode, Marco Siega, who did the pilot for Vampire Diaries, I've said this before, but he made me watch YouTube videos of women giving birth.
I didn't know that.
What?
And
I
said,
love him for that.
and said that's what it's going to be like, that's what it should be like. It should be like, you know, levels and that much pain. And that's what it has to be. That's what it's got to feel like. So that really helped. Yeah.
I love that.
The biggest thing I remember was like just them telling me like, yeah, so when this happens, you involuntarily go through this thing and your bones in your body are breaking and reforming into the wolf. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if my bones are actually doing that, what would that look like? You know, and it was just kind of these snappy motions, and imagining.
What was that?
Yeah, snappy motions, like, so quick, jarring motions, and having it be extremely painful. So, yeah.
Thank you. Hi. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Carly. I wanted to ask all of you, did you guys originally audition for the roles that you guys played? And if so, was there another role you guys wished you could have played?
Damon, and they said no.
I knew that, yeah. Yeah. I auditioned for Jackson, actually. Yeah, like everybody else did. There was no Oliver auditions.
For me, it was Raphael, and then Caleb, and then it landed on Ched. But I think I got a little far along in the Raphael casting process at the time.
I like that they just kept moving you around.
Yeah. I was, listen, that's how it goes, I think, with acting sometimes. You just
but not
try to do good
everybody.
work.
That's kudos to Julie Plack and also the showrunners and everybody, because they are really good about, like, if they like you and recognize your talent, they keep working with you to find what's right for you. And that is, I think, rare. A lot of people will just be like, oh, you're not right for this, move on. And so I always appreciate that about them. That was something, I auditioned for Elena and ended up getting called for Lexi. So I think that's part of the magic of these shows, is that they do just kind of keep working with you to find that fit. And I don't know, I think that's a really special quality.
Well, here's something interesting. I always auditioned for Finch, but when I auditioned for Finch, Finch was a human, and that's it. And then I got the news that, no, Finch is a werewolf. And I was like, sweet, sign me up.
Yeah.
I was already signed up.
They like those curveballs, too.
I was already signed up.
Yeah.
But yay, sign me up for more.
Yeah. Check all the boxes.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Did you audition for your character? Yeah, okay. All right, thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Jessie. I love you guys. My question is general, including you, Arielle, if you want to answer. If you could change the end of your storyline, what would you change? Like how it would be? You wouldn't die.
Obviously. I wouldn't die. I'll turn it over.
I would have liked to have been a little older. I would have liked to see her grow up a little more. I don't even know how old she was.
I was going to say, how old was she when she died?
I don't know. I think 17? 17? 18?
That's
We never acknowledged her age, so I don't know. But,
I think I just would have wanted to see my storyline go fully through, which was that in the end, I found love in the demigod of Ben. And I think that would have been pretty nice to see some true solace brought to the character, because my character started off as a pretty troubled bully, And so, yeah, I just wanted to see that journey through, which I think we would have gone to had the show continued. Yeah, you know, rooting for Love.
I have a similar thing, you know. I also died, you know, eventually, and you know, eventually, the way I started was he was quite the asshole. He was quite the bad guy, you know. He was quite the villain. He was killing off some character favorites on the show, which made me quite nervous in the beginning. But yeah, eventually he kind of came around and started doing good stuff and helping. But then, you know, the witches caught up to him pretty quick. But similar, I would have loved to have seen him go a little further and what good he could have done with the originals, rather than all the bad shit I did in the beginning, you know, blowing everybody up and all that. So
I'm sensing there's a theme, and it's death.
Y'all wish you didn't die.
nobody's safe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's what makes it fun.
But no, I think Arya would always say this, like, if you die on our show, it doesn't really matter because you can come back. You can come back from the dead. So,
this is true.
But
There was a, sorry to interrupt you, there was a time right after I died where they had Julie Plec and Michael Narducci. There was this interview I'd read, and Michael Narducci was saying something had happened in the show where it was, what is it called? The other side or whatever, the world where they exist.
The other side.
Something happened where it was like
I lived
gone.
there.
I don't know if anybody remembers that in the storyline, like it disappeared. And they were saying like, now nobody can come back. Nope, nobody's coming back. So I remember reading that not long, and I was like, well, there we go. It's like, but it was funny you said that. So I was like, no, it's okay. I was like, no, I remember hearing clearly like, you're not coming back, bro. You're done. But
I think, honestly, if it had to end anywhere, I think Finch actually had a beautiful ending there, because, you know, she went from being this, like, sort of orphan, walls up, to finding a home and finding some place to belong and in a place of service. And I just, you know, she found some place for her. So I thought that was wonderful. You know, I've had to end it.
And you were the
nice
alpha.
to end it.
And you were the reigning alpha.
Yeah, that's also cool.
Is that
Hell
important?
yeah.
That's not.
Thank you so much. Okay, this is our last question.
Hey everybody, my name is Brower. As an actor who also loves action, fantasy, and supernatural stuff, I want to hear from all of you guys. Obviously, there's a lot of transformations, shouting, grunting, everything. How did you all, knowing that some of y'all are musical artists too, how did you guys protect your voices so that you'd be ready for set the next day or going to a studio? Or if you did lose your voice, how would you try to, you know, fix that the next day in the morning before going to set?
That's a great.
Even this, I'm okay right now, but by the end of the day tomorrow, I'm like already hoarse. I don't have great control over my voice, and I think if you, like musicians, have more control over the vocals, just some tea. I have halls all right
I
here.
actually do too.
Like this is all I got and all I know how to do, so I'm very bad at it. But you
Same.
guys that
I do
sing,
that, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how to. I don't know how to do. I lose my voice easy.
Yeah, I lose my voice easily as well. And while filming the show, that was something that I really wanted to work on because I have very little vocal stamina. But over the strike, I started singing again.
Woo!
And so I've been training my voice with a vocal coach, and that's helped immensely. Yeah, because I don't know what to do.
Can you sing us a little something?
No.
Okay, but let's work on it for next time, because I really want to hear you sing.
What's your karaoke? You got a karaoke song? What's your go-to? You don't have to do it, but what would be a go-to karaoke song for you?
A go-to karaoke song? Honestly, anything musical theater. Like anything Broadway.
I love this. I want to see you on Broadway.
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I love this.
I'd say Wolf pro tip: if you're gonna howl, do it from your diaphragm.
There you go.
Do it from your guts. You know, don't do it from the throat. But I didn't have to do that much. I mean, maybe some growling, but the few times that I did have to do that, I think I too would just throw it out and like sacrifice myself for the. But as I do this play right now, where I have to rap and sing on the stage, I have been routinely throwing out my voice, and I just kind of power through, and I feel like there's sort of no, sometimes all you can do is just keep going, and if you have sound in you, you just keep going. So I don't know, I don't have the answer either for that one. Yeah.
I've got 2 tips. One, nothing beats rest. Even,
Excellent point.
Yeah, and even if, in between takes it, go like relax, rest, don't talk to anybody. And then try to keep the resonance out of this part of your throat. It goes, down all the way around and then up, not here. Because this is what will fatigue everything. You guys agree? You guys are singers.
Yep.
You're a singer.
The first
Or you will be.
Yeah. The first thing I wanted to say is you are killing the man bun. And I should have put mine up today. Good. You're an actor, well, you said?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, like you were saying, number one, vocal warm-ups. Warming your voice up. Talking when you do talking like in a normal tone, like this, when you're not yelling or doing whatever. Whispering can hurt your voice. Trying to talk over loud noises and stuff can hurt your voice. But the biggest thing, throat coat all the time when I'm singing or whatever, or even having to project something for a long period of time. But even else too, like again with the vocal warm-ups, because there's even like in rock and metal music, you have to scream and yell pretty hardcore sometimes, or belt. And that it's the same if you're on set and you're having to belt something or yell over and over and over the same thing. It's just kind of warming your voice up, throat coat tea, and like she said, not from here, from here. So.
And then even that growly thing, you push it forward here. You can, it's like, yeah. Lady Gaga made a video on YouTube. There's a Lady Gaga video.
Speaking of Lady Gaga, she visited the set back in the day,
No
but that's
way.
another story for
Really?
another day. Yeah, really.
I didn't know about that.
I was there.
Back in the art
Thank you
copy
so much for the question. That's all we have time for today. I want to thank you all for being on this very wolfy panel. Thank you.
Can we give it up for Arielle?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging
I
out.
hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you.
Give it
you
up
guys.
for yourselves.
Little photo. Guys, come to the concert tonight. Concert right here.
Go see Chase.
And go to my merch table.